Speaking of hoping for the best, I'm gonna read an article here from Deadline. Uh, and this all right. I'm just gonna read it because the headline reads: "A Different World sequel series about Whitley and Dwayne's daughter from Felicia Pride in works at Netflix." And A Different World sequel series chronicling Dwayne and Whitley's daughter's time at Hillman College is in early development at Netflix, sources tell Deadline. The single cam half-hour comedy comes from writer slash executive producer Felicia Pride. It says parentheses Bel Air, Grey's Anatomy, and executive producers Debbie Allen, Mandy Summers, Tom Werner, Gina Prince Bythewood,
Mm-hmm.
and Reggie Bythewood. Netflix declined to comment for this story. It says that some of them worked on the original hit NBC series,
Mm-hmm.
a spin-off of The Cosby Show, which ran for 6 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Allen was director producer. Prince Bythewood and Bythewood were writers, and Werner executive produced for the Carsey Werner Company. Okay, I didn't care about that, but thank you. Now they telling us about a different
Well,
world. We know what happened in a different world.
all
But
right. Well, let's get into it because now that you said some of these names, maybe I'm not so afraid. Debbie Allen was originally a part of it. So,
the sequel will center on the couple's youngest daughter, who is now attending Hillman, sources share. While casting is yet to begin officially, we hear conversations with original cast members have taken place regarding their interest and availability, and the response has been positive. A continuation of the series has been in various stages of development throughout the years, but was paused for multiple reasons, including the legal issues surrounding Bill Cosby, the creator of A Different World. There's a lot more here.
yeah, I think you read the gist of it though. I love A Different World. I still watch it.
Oh, the pilot was sold to Netflix already, so this is
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, Netflix it's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole? Oh, sorry. It went off the screen. It says something like, "Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend and friend after learning of their betrayal?"
Well, you save that for another time.
Okay. Yeah. So
And let me know, am I the asshole for not wanting this show to exist?
no, I agree. I'm worried. I Tell me why.
I wish that we would just leave the classics alone. Just let the classics be classics. Go create some new shit. I don't understand why everything has to be a sequel. I don't understand why everything has to be a remix of the original. Why can't we just create new shit? Why do we have to constantly take the old and continue it in some way? There are so many creative people on this planet. So many people trying to get deals for shows and ideas and movies, and they just need resources, writing rooms, etc. Why don't we put our resources there? Why do we have to constantly take something that already existed and already was great and risk messing up the legacy of that thing? I don't understand that. I understand that they think, Hollywood thinks that yes, when you take something old and recognizable, people will be more interested in it off the rip. If you play a Juicy sample right now and say there's a brand new artist who spit over Biggie Juicy, people are going to be more inclined to listen to it because it's familiar. I understand the science behind that. I totally get it. Hence Puff saying, take hits from the 80s, but make it sound so crazy.
Right,
I
because
understand.
the original song was Juicy Fruit by M2.
Correct. I'm saying that I understand the science behind that, the familiarity behind that. But man, there are so many creative people in this world. Why do we have to remix all of the old shit? We can't, y'all can't find the people. I was about to say we can't make something new, but plenty of people are making something new. So I will rephrase my question. Y'all can't find motherfuckers who are doing new, creative, innovative stuff. We can only find, hey, let's take this old thing and jazz it up. Let's take this old thing and bring it back. Yo, why we can't just make some new fly shit? People are making new fly shit all the time.
So I agree with you on that. And I think you're right that we should try to. I mean, there are so many people with ideas, and there's nothing wrong with creating original content, actual original content that didn't exist prior. And I think we're getting a lot of that. What I think my question though is why are we not why are we not okay with why are we not comfortable with appreciating things as they are? Why is it that we're constantly trying to change things that were great? Um,
Right.
because that to me is a function of this, what do they call it, like this microwave era that we live in, the the propensity to binge and over consume, and we over consume in a lot of different ways, because just even being on the internet allows you to over consume just about any and everything, like everything is at
Correct.
your fingertips.
Yep.
So I wonder if the idea here is that we don't appreciate enough the things that it's almost like we just the things that were great. It's almost like we look at it like, oh well, that was a cash cow. It got to be a cash cow today, Instead
Right.
of, man, this is great. Let's make sure that this is in syndication. Let's make sure that this is on the streamers, which A Different World is. Um, I could watch A Different World any day of the week and I'd be comfortable with that and not ever seeing a new version of it. I don't need
Right.
that. I just want what it was. And what it was great. In fact, I know a lot of episodes just off the top of my head. I could go to Max and I could figure out not only what season I want to watch, but what section of a season I want to watch, because that's how many times I've watched it. To some people, that may seem excessive, but my point is, I don't need something new because I
Right.
have the thing that already exists, and I'm okay with what exists. I think we need to become more comfortable with not trying to like race against the thing that is already good. It's weird. And
Yeah.
we do it for everything now. And it's like some things just it's okay to just preserve. It's okay like that there was a Family Matters and now there's not a Family Matters. And if y'all want to go back and watch episodes, it exists somewhere. Go back and watch the old episode. You know what I mean? Like I just think that that's totally fine to do.
But we don't need like Urkel's son, the show.
No. And they've tried to do that with a lot of shows that were around during that era. But I just feel like A Different World was like 6 seasons of pure gold. Just leave it the way it is. Okay, season 1. But but it was a great show, and just leave it there. You want to create new things. And I also think that it's okay for people to be innovative. Bel Air, I think it's great. I think it worked. But I don't necessarily want that to happen with every show, you know? So I don't know. It annoys me when I see things like this. But what I was going to say before is that I am happy that Debbie Allen is a part of it. Um, Gina Prince Bythewood. You know, she was also involved with um Viola Davis. What was the movie? Um the
Woman
Women
King?
Thing? Yeah. So she's super talented. She's done a million other things too, but she's super talented. I think that these are people who are more than capable of creating a show that we'll love. I just feel like it's not necessary, but I will watch it. I would see. I would want to support these black women, so I would watch it and see what they came up with.
I'll wait for your review. And because I'm not rushing to that.
Yeah, I know. It's a great show,
But leave it alone.
and
Let
it's
it be great.
yeah because it's so relevant today. Everything that happened on that show matters today. Still, you can still watch it today and think, wow, have things changed that much? Or, you know,
Right.
the fashions maybe, but even that has rolled back around.
I'm about to say not really because my daughter,
Yeah. I mean, these days is back to the colorful prints and the baggy clothes, and that 90s vibe
yeah,
is totally there. A little crop top and some baggy jeans and some sneakers, which sounds really simple, but that was the look. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with that.
yeah. Well, um, I'm not gonna watch this one.
Okay.
I think there are a lot of creative people out there
Hmm.
that could benefit from getting an opportunity
Hmm.
and are creative enough to come up with new cool shit. I think that's where we should put our time and resources. But maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe this would be an amazing show.
Hmm.
And I'm not doubting that these women are capable. We know they're capable. We know they're skilled. We know they're talented. All of those things. I'm not knocking them. I'm knocking the fact that we continue to just copy and paste and try to remix. It's- There are so many just creative people waiting for an opportunity, wanting an opportunity, trying to get an opportunity. You know
Hmm.
how many people are trying to pitch to Netflix?
Oh,
Just Joe Schmoes with ideas.
yeah, of course.
That
I
makes
mean,
me sad as a creator. That they won't even give you a seat to listen to you, but they'd be like, "Hey, let's take this cup. This cup was like the shit in the '90s.
hmm.
Let's do this cup. What if we did this cup, but the 2024 version?" Like, dude, just let it be what it was. Find some new cool shit.
Hmm.
So, like a good example. Nah, no example is needed. I've said enough.
Yeah. You know
That's
what?
my stance.
Okay.